Alright, hello and welcome to another Why Would You Use. So, today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going back to talk about the Atterax again. And the reason for this is because the Atterax may be the weapon whose purpose/use case has changed the absolute most since I talked about it last. This weapon is nutso now. It's kind of absolutely crazy. Because of the Shadow Det mods. It uses 3 of them, and it is incredibly powerful. And while these stats over here might seem a bit underwhelming, I think you'll find that they're actually quite good. So, the key thing here is that this has always been a critical weapon. It has very good critical stats, absolutely wonderful, great things going on up here, and on top of that, it has reach around the level of the Orthos Prime. So, with primed reach, you're hitting an incredibly large area, which, in turn, builds your combo incredibly quickly. And because your combo is built incredibly quickly, Blood Rush is really fucking strong on this weapon, and so is Weeping Wounds. And this weapon has a respectable starting status chance of 20%, which reaches 100% fairly quickly considering the amount of enemies you're going to be hitting regularly. Of course, given enemies. You will need enemies to do this. Also, worth noting, in this test, I have not used more Forma on this. You could obviously add a Forma for Prime Pressure Point, definitely an upgrade, and you could play as a Warframe that doesn't need Life Strike, and perhaps put in Spoiled Strike, less speed but more raw damage, which will even itself out, I think, and maybe possibly Buzzkill for higher starting damage, though that will not increase the damage of your slash procs. But yeah, this is devastating, and it might not seem like it, but what this weapon does is it procs slash constantly, because there's basically 90 slash damage here against 5 puncture and impact, which means that your chance to proc slash is damn near 100%. Like, might as well be. Like, if you swing, you're gonna proc slash as long as you hit, like, 3 dudes. Like, the chances of you not proccing slash if you swing and hit 3 guys after your combo is built is astronomically low. So let's just get into this, because this weapon absolutely shreds. And the big thing about this weapon is that this weapon doesn't really give a fuck about shields or armor. It really doesn't care much at all, because slash procs don't care about shields or armor. So you're kind of just melting everyone with red crit headshot slash procs. And they're not always headshots, but if you just use the basic combo, the side slash, and then that downward, like, long strike, first of all, that long strike is huge range. And second of all, it drops down on enemies, so it headshots really easily if you get good at it, which leads to some slash procs that are doing absolutely obscene damage. Although, on large groups, you're generally going to be doing the pause combo. If you... Oh, that's not the pause combo. God damn it. It is the pause combo, right? It's not the hold. I know it's not the hold. Yeah, that's the hold. I'm not doing the hold at all. There we go. That's the combo you're going to want to be doing. It is tricky to do. There we go. Gotta get in the groove of it. I'm used to doing it whenever I am at full Berserker, so really odd to do it slow-like. Anyway, let's just get started on this test, because this is gonna be real dumb, because this weapon is for fighting like level 100 guys that have a lot of armor, because you stop caring about the armor. See, this is gonna be real dumb. It's gonna be really stupid. It's gonna be not okay. There's like this small build-up period, and then this starts happening, and then the bad thing for enemies starts happening. You do have to get rid of these guys, and because you hit such a large area, it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to get rid of the ancient healers. You can see that absurd range. Yeah. Yeah, this weapon does have a problem with ancient healers because you end up hitting all the enemies around them. But otherwise, Jesus, it just shreds. There's a guy left. Oh yeah, also this goes through walls because all melee weapons technically go through walls. Most of them just aren't long enough to take advantage of it. But yeah, that's what the Atterax does now. Also worth noting, that only gets sillier as your combo goes up. So yeah, that's what the Atterax does now. It's kind of terrifying. But yeah, anyway, this video is kind of a test to see if you guys want me to go back to weapons that have changed drastically that I've already covered in Why Would You Use videos. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow.